What up fam, thank you for coming back to the Zeze Desire channel. Today's video we're gonna go over what my bills are as a van lifer. The first bill that I have is car insurance. This bill is very important considering you're going to be living in your vehicle without having insurance. You get pulled over, they have the right to take your vehicle away from you. In my case, I pay $129 for two vehicles. I have my van here and I also have a car. It's a 2004 Mercury Sable. I made sure that the vehicles I had were old but in good running condition. My Mercury Sable has just over 66,000 miles on it and it is in great shape besides a little bit of rust which happens within time. It's nothing crazy. And then I have my van here, which is a 2007 Ford E350. None of these vehicles have the latest style, but my goal was not to aim for the latest newest product. My goal was to just have something sustainable, nothing that was going to break down every here and there, just something that I could afford. I do also want to add that I did get the lowest premium possible for both vehicles. I got the lowest for my state minimums, and that is how I got the lowest price. I also took it upon myself to start driving like a grandma when 2020 hit. As far as my vehicle goes, how did I register it? A lot of people go through Progressive and State Farm, but you have to remember that when you go to them and you tell them I have a self-converted vehicle, the insurance companies don't want to hear that, because in their head they're thinking if something happens and you did the wiring wrong, they have to be the ones to pay for that. Me knowing that, if you want to not mention it, that is up to you. Just know that your rate could be different. Of course, RV insurance is a lot cheaper. In my situation, I just had to pay for the lowest state minimums on regular personal use vehicle insurance. The next bill that I have is my phone bill. I have a phone bill of $115 monthly, and my phone bill is obviously on the expensive side for one line, unlimited everything, and I also have like one of the newest Samsung phones with the AI, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to edit and have a large amount of memory for doing videos. I chose to get that phone because of the YouTube relationship that I have. I was told by multiple people on this platform that you can get something called Assurance Wireless, essentially a free phone bill, and you have to pay about $25 at the moment for a phone. They send it to you, and in order to qualify for this great deal, you would either need to have Medicaid, Medicare, I believe, and also food stamps. If you get any type of food stamps, you now are qualified. Even if it's just 1 month, you can use that month to apply for the phone and receive the phone within a month to 2 months. It does take a while to arrive. I did do this, but my phone that I receive will be a backup phone if I ever become stranded. You just have to make sure that you make a phone call once a month to keep your phone activated. I am going to be keeping my current phone, but as soon as my contract is up for the year with T-Mobile, I will be deuces. Now that my two main bills are out of the way, I'm going to talk about these two other bills that I just have because I like them and not because I need them. These are totally optional, but they make my life a lot easier. In my van, I have a little iPad that I like to use to watch TV, but sometimes I just want to get out of the van and just sit with other people so that I don't feel as alone, because being in the van life, you can be alone. You can feel alone sometimes, and going somewhere kind of stops that. I got this thing. It's called a movie pass. I don't know if you've heard of it. It is a monthly membership for movies, meaning that if you want to go see more than one movie a month, you are able to do so. There are certain tiers as far as how much you pay monthly. I believe the lowest one is $11. Prices are going up, of course, so you might want to check on the website. But $11 is what I pay, and it's $11 a month. I see approximately 2 to 3 brand new movies every month. If I want to just go hang out at the movies, I can watch an older movie and maybe see 4 movies a month because I saw older movies. So it goes by a point system. Newer movies have higher points, older movies lower points, and that is how the system works. You can also pay for an entire year. I didn't do this, still figuring it out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna just save my money altogether. It's only $11 a month, but it's $11 I could be saving. I also have this thing called a Panera Bread Sip Club. Nothing sponsored. I just like promoting them because I feel like it helps people, and it's really nice having the Sip Club membership. You pay $14.99 a month. You go into any Panera Bread anywhere that you are. So if you're traveling and there's a Panera Bread, you know, you go up in there, you plug in your phone number at the kiosk, and then they hand you a little cup, and you go fill it up at the fountain with whatever you want. I can get hot coffee, iced coffee, there's tea bags, there's passion fruit already made teas where you could just press the button and it pours out. They have soft drinks as far as like sodas. There's a whole bunch of things that they have there. They have hot chocolate, and it's definitely worth it. So that is my other second bill that I don't need, that I have because it's just why not. I have kept the Panera Bread membership ever since I heard of it because I noticed that I was spending money on coffees monthly, and I was adding everything up, $2-3 every single day. One of my bills for coffee alone became $60 that month, and I just realized I was spending way too much money on coffee. So I could make it in my van, but I just didn't have it converted at the time. And so my main objective was to just save money without making it in my van, and that's where Panera Bread came into effect. So Planet Fitness is the next bill. I pay $26 a month for a black card membership, and I only need the $10 a month. I believe their rates change throughout the year to try to get more customers, so please check in with them. It's not a sponsored video. I do have the black card membership when I don't need it, mainly because I like the massages. If you don't know, I did have a neck problem, and so I like to get my full body massages. Food and gas. So this varies, but I'd say on average it comes to around $200 for gas a month. And for food, it really does vary, but I've been trying to cut back on food and the types of food that I've been getting, not eating fast food as much, because then not only the money goes up, but also the body weight goes up. And so I'm trying to not spend that much and not eat poorly, which requires me buying whole foods, packages of raw meat instead of cooked, because it's cheaper. And so I'm trying to cut back. Last month, the amount of money I spent on food was $200. Really proud of myself. I normally do go above this, but because I'm trying to set myself a budget goal, I'm going to set the price at $200. Now, if you are not a van lifer and you're looking to become a van lifer and you're looking to get an idea of bills, there is one way you could say it's a bill. You could say this one thing is a bill, but I included it in my food, and it is water. People buy gallons of water and put it in their van, and you have to visit refill stations to do so. Other people just buy gallons. I have done both, but I included that amount of money in my food bill. And so I spent approximately $15 to $20 on water alone. That's per gallons, per refill, and I did get bottles. So that's all of that water, and that covered me for the whole month. For this last bill, I don't really include these things in my monthly bills, but I probably should, and so I'm gonna add it on right now. I spend about $40 alone just on animal food, and that's by monthly. That is not every month. And then I spend for bags of pellets and cat litter. So that is for cat litter for my cat, pellets for my cat and me for when I go to the bathroom. I get 3 bags a month. This is more than enough. This is for 2 months. That lasted 2 months. So that is $21. And then I also have toiletries. This means if I need some dishes soap for if I need paper towels, toilet paper. I spend about $15 on this every month, I'd say, every month. For laundry, we gotta do laundry too, and a lot of times we don't have anywhere to go to do laundry, so the laundromat it is. My monthly bill for laundry, this is including the little smell good crystals, the dryer sheets, the bleach, this is everything. I usually get it from Dollar Tree or I get the cheapest one at Walmart. I spend $40 a month on laundry, doing it, drying it, you know, and that is my last bill. In the future, I do plan on doing another video with updates on how much I lowered it even more, and so you better stick around for that one because I think I'm gonna blow your mind. For right now, the total does come to $782 a month. That is really good. That is half the price of the average apartment in New Jersey. Most people have to pay for all that and then just start out with their bills as far as water, electric, food, all that. So I think this video did really well. But again, stick around because I got another one coming for you as far as bills go. We're going to lower it even more. We're going to lower it drastically. I'm going to be posting a lot more often. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.